Wow. Hey, everybody. Logan here. Ooh, how about that? So, with the announcement of the PSVR2 launch date and price, ooh, that was rough. But as you can see, I pulled up the article from Push Square because I like the way they laid it out here. It's been on pretty much every site, but if you haven't been paying attention, or I know a lot of you decide to, subscribe to my channel to find out this kind of information, and well, I'm bringing it to you. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. That helps, and we get all kinds of great information and news and gameplay and unboxings. A lot of unboxings because you guys apparently like that. But let me stop rambling on about what you can do, like subscribe and hit the notification bell. Yeah. All right. So this article, like I said, comes from Push Square. But if you've already seen it, or if you've heard about it, or heard some rumblings, or just want to know more information, I'm going to bring it to you here. And PSVR2 launches the 22nd of February, 2023, and cost $550. That's more than the PlayStation 5, technically. MSRP, technically. Why? Because good luck trying to find one that costs $500. Even to this day, we're well over 2 years into its life cycle. Almost 2 years, sorry. 2020 to 21, 21 to 22. So we're just, this month is 2 years into its life cycle. Ain't that crazy? Ooh. So pre-orders go live November 15th. So, wow, that's nuts. Like, I'm looking at this, what they offer, and I'm like, no, it's more than a PS5. I mean, I think, yeah, there's some really cool games that they've showed, but let me go into this a little further. Sony has today announced its PSVR2 headset will launch on 22nd of February 2023 at a price of $549 US. You'll get the device, PSVR2 Sense controllers, and stereo headphones. Okay, it's cool that it comes with the headphones because the second version of the PSVR headset did not. I think the original did, where it had like flappy ones that would come down. Otherwise, you had to connect headphones to it. I have the version 2, if I'm not mistaken. And it did come with the moves. Now you use the Sense. Those are just, they look like the same thing as the Oculus and all those other ones. Pre-orders will begin on the 15th on PlayStation Direct Online Store and other participating retailers. All right, here are the bundles. So Horizon Call of the Mountain will be a PSVR 2 launch game, and you'll be able to get it bundled with a headset as a digital PS Store code for $600. Look at that. That's the regular one with nothing. $600 with a game. That's a lot. Like, I could see that as a standalone because I think the Oculus cost about that much. The Oculus 2. But if I'm not mistaken, is the Oculus Go, which was the one? I think it was Oculus Quest, Oculus Go. I can't remember what it was called. But there was one that worked, and we own it. My wife owns it. It's actually hers. And it doesn't require a PC because she has a Mac, so it doesn't work. And that was still nowhere near this. And I get the power behind it. I get it. But you still need the console in order for it to work. So that's, if you can get them both at MSRP, you're looking at starting at $1,050. And in these days, these rough times, inflation and everything, that's probably a big reason why it's $500 to start. $550, sorry, but wow. Sony has also revealed PSVR Sense controller charging station retailing at $50. Players can charge the PSVR 2 Sense controller with a simple click-in design without having to connect to a PS5 console, freeing up the console's USB ports. Ouch. $50. More PSVR 2 games have also been announced. Zenith the Lost City, the Dark Pictures Switchback VR. Ooh, I might get that one. I love the Dark Pictures anthology. Hello Neighbor, Pistol Whip, Cosmonious High, Cities VR Enhanced Edition, a Light Brigade Crossfire, Sierra Squad, Tentacular. Well, that's all it shows here, but there's also a Jurassic Park one that they showed. Let's see if I can bring it up outside of this article, because they did show a number of games. All right, we've got MMO, virtual reality MMO Zenith, The Last City, confirmed for PSVR 2 launch. Superb rhythm shooter Pistol Whip targets PSVR. New PSVR game Tentacular takes the squid out of water. Avoid deadly velociraptors in Jurassic World Aftermath Collection coming to PSVR 2. Ooh, yeah, look at these. Look at these. Yeah, so there was Horizon Call the Mountain, After the Fall, Job Simulator, Dev Pledges, A Cosmic Catastrophe, and Cosmonious High on PSVR 2. Hello Neighbor. Yeah. PSVR games offer free upgrades if you own PSVR version. Okay. Now, when I originally covered this, I was really PO'd because they said there was no backwards compatibility. And normally Sony would not have a problem charging you for the game again. But at least if you already have the Virgin version, it will give you a free upgrade. But the developers who are upgrading their games for the new headset, okay, it's on the developers. It's not on Sony. So, but look, there's a lot of stuff that's been announced, which is pretty cool. I get that. That doesn't bother me at all. That you're going to have a lot to play, and that's a good thing. But at $550, you better have some good quality stuff. I think that's a bit steep, especially in today's economy. But hey, people are snatching up the PS5, and maybe this might be a thing. Maybe people might snatch this up, or maybe they'll just let it rot on shelves. I don't know. It doesn't seem like PSVR. It doesn't seem like VR in general has really taken off the way a lot of people expected. At first, it did very well. A few years ago, right around the time the original PSVR came out, I remember we had the Oculus in store. I was working at Best Buy at the time. We had the Oculus and we had one of the other VR headsets. I can't remember which one it was. And they always did very well. And then later on, when I worked for Microsoft, we always had the augmented reality and the other VR headsets that were compatible with the PCs on display as well and on demo. So people enjoyed playing, but things nobody bought them. We did have when I was at Best Buy, a number of people buy the Oculus, and that was cool. But they usually only did it when they were buying a brand new gaming PC. And it was weird that was the case, but rarely did anybody come in and say, I just want the Oculus. Now, once the Go came out, or what was it, Quest Go? What is the, I can't remember. It's the one that we have that doesn't require a PC. That sold very well. But I don't know how this is going to go. $550. You guys tell me, what do you think about this? I think this is a hefty price point for VR, but when you guys pay it, drop it in the comments below. If you have a PS5, or are you still trying to get a PS5? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Remember to follow us on our socials at Red Bandana Gaming on Facebook and Instagram, and at RBG_retro on Twitter. And again, thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button, and like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.